perspective, which will be conducted by Mr. Mohammed. Dr. Mohammed will kindly go on. May we applaud him now? He has been very patient.
Do we have... All right. So, yes. Thank you so much, and thank you for your patience. Again, I would like to thank the organizers for doing such a great event. Thank you so much. And about me, as I have already been presented, I'm going to skip that part. What we need to cover today is what is sports marketing, and I'm going to talk with you about Hofstede cultural dimensions and how they affect the advertising in the sports industry. So again, as we said, sports marketing, it's a branch in marketing in which we use either sports as a medium in order to advertise for products or services, or we're advertising directly for a league or an event or teams. As you know, marketing will not be the same across all countries. There must be some differences between one country to another. One way to look at it is that we have the cultural values and norms. It makes the advertising different from one place to another. The communication style, the tone itself, how you speak with other people, the consumer behavior. You also can see the technology. Some people use Facebook, some others use X, for example. And the language, or even the actual words being said. In Arabic, for example, we can say the same word in different styles, so the language can play a role. If we focus only on culture, and that's what I'm going to focus on, the cultural values and norms, there are 7 aspects that makes marketing different from one place to another. Let's go through each of them in details. First of all, power distance. Power distance is that some countries accept the fact that the president or the person with the power has a power. We cannot question his authority. We accept anything that they tell us. For example, in the sports industry, people will accept what coaches will tell them. They will do it directly. In low-powered countries, they do not accept authority. They see everyone is equal, and I can question you whenever I want to. And of course, we will see how that will affect marketing in the future, in like 10 or 20 slides from now. Let's see that map. The greener the country, the more people accept power in that country. The lighter the green, it means that people do not accept authority and they can question anyone. All right? So you can see that in Russia, for example, when they speak about the Russian president, they would never say Putin. They would say Mr. President Putin, because they see that a person with a power has high influence and we need to respect them, right? Another criteria that we need to look at is individualism and collectivism. Individualism means that a person only cares about himself. I only care about my own achievements. I only care about my own values. I want to succeed. I will do whatever I want to do in order to succeed. In collectivist countries such as China or Japan, for example, they work as a team. They would like to succeed all together, not just one person. It's not like a one-man show. So again, let's look at the map. The more purple it is, the more individualistic the country. It means that they only care about themselves. You can see that most of the purple countries are in the Western, like Canada, US, France, and so forth. These are individualistic countries. Okay. Masculinity and femininity. Masculinity means it's a country in which people who are living in it are very aggressive, very competitive. They are keen to succeed. In feminine cultures, they are more relaxed. They like to help each other, right? So again, you can see the colors. The more red, it means it's more masculine. And if the red is lighter, it means it's more feminine, all right? Then we have uncertainty avoidance. Uncertainty avoidance are the countries in which people avoid any uncertainties. They do not take risk. On the other hand, you have people who are more tolerant to risk, and they would like to take more risk. Again, you can see that the darker the brown, it means that they are more inclined to avoid risk from the beginning. They don't like to take risk. The other color means that they are proactively taking more risk in their daily lives. Then we have long-term and short-term orientation. Long-term, it means that people plan for the future. They are thinking ahead of like 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now, what I'm gonna do. On the short-term orientation, it means that people only live in the moment. They are more minimalistic, like they live in the moment, they enjoy the moment. We do not plan ahead. Again, you will see that most of the African countries are actually short-term oriented, and most of the Western countries are more long-term oriented. We will also see, of course, now how that affects or shapes the sports industry. And finally, we have indulgence and restraint. Indulgence means that when you have money, you are willing to spend it. You are willing to pay money for your own luxuries. But restraint, it means that when you have money, you would like to save it. You don't want to pay the money for anything. You just need to save it up. Again, looking at the map, you will understand the difference. So let's see about Kenya. If we say about power distance in Kenya, do you guys respect people with authority or not? According to Hofstede, people in Kenya do respect people with authority. They score 70 out of 100. When it comes to individualism, Kenya is more collectivist country. Like you would like to all work together. It's like a big family, and we would like to help each other. In Kenya also, you are more masculine. It means that you are keen to be more successful. You are willing to go the extra mile in order to succeed at your work. Uncertainty avoidance, 50-50. Some people do take risk, other people don't. In Kenya specifically, it's 50 out of 100. Long-term orientation, like most of the African countries, we are more short-term oriented. We live in the moment. We would like to enjoy what's happening now instead of looking for the future. Indulgence, it's 0, which means that most of the people would like to restrain from paying any money. They would like to save it more instead of buying any luxuries. And it's usually related to African countries as well. So there is a tool that you can compare one country to another. I'm Egyptian, so if we would like to compare between Egypt and Kenya, Egypt will be in orange and Kenya will be in gray. You can see here, both countries are the same on power distance. Both countries do respect their leaders. Both countries are collectivist. Both countries have high motivation to succeed and so forth. So what you can see from that graph is that Egypt and Kenya have the same exact culture. So what I want to say regarding the marketing part, the difference will be very obvious in individualism. You can see that in the US, they're very individualistic.